another Wildlife Wednesday. I'm Chesney and this is Lucy, and today we are headed into Flaming Gorge country. What are we headed to see?
We're going to look at Kokanee salmon spawn. So we're going to cross the Utah border. They start down there first, and then part two in a future week will be up in the Green River because they'll make their way up to Green River.
Yeah, so as you're walking along the Greenbelt and Green River, keep an eye out for those salmon. They're not hard to miss. They're bright red. So, all right, let's go check them out.
Let's do it. We're down here at Sheep Creek Canyon. In Wyoming we have Kokanee salmon, which is a landlocked sockeye salmon, and they spawn every 3 to 4 years, which means they lay their eggs and pass on their offspring, which will emerge in April. So when Kokanee spawn, they turn bright red and they have a bright olive green head. The males grow a huge hump in the back, and then their jaws, they get larger as well, and they use that for fighting for territory in the water. The female, she doesn't grow that big hook, but she also turns color, and she will lay her eggs in the gravel, the pebbles in there, and she can actually lay up to 1,500 eggs each female. So this ensures that we have Kokanee salmon next year, which the Wyoming Game and Fish Department actually spawns these fish, collects their eggs, and raises at our fish hatcheries. At the end of their spawning, Kokanee salmon die. It's a natural part of their process. And as their bodies decay, it provides food and nutrients for the other animals that live in the water. And they only spawn every 3 or 4 years, which is pretty unique. This is the early strain. They start in September and go into October. And if you wait a few weeks, the late strain will be in the town of Green River, and you can see them right there in town spawning. So this is a real easy, beautiful hiking trail here down Sheep Creek Canyon with some beautiful interpretive signs along the nature trail. Remember, there's 2 strains of Kokanee salmon. This is the early stage that's running now. And in a month or so, we're going to take you upstream, up above the gorge there to the town of Green River, and we'll show you the late spawn Kokanee. And there'll be hundreds, if not thousands, of fish in the Green River. And there's also more interpretive signs up there as well. Really easy to get to, it's beautiful. Come down and see the fish spawning. So most people love to fish for Kokanee salmon, and if you've ever fished for Kokanee, this is what they look like in the summertime. They're silver and blue, a little bit of bluish green on the back there. So you can see how they transform into that bright red and olive green head just to spawn in the waters over here. It also shows the egg collection, how important it is for the hatchery system here in Wyoming as well as Utah to collect some of these eggs to be raised in our hatcheries. So it's important to remember that when Kokanee spawn, they absorb their stomach. So they eat nothing the whole week or two that they're spawning here, down here in the creek. So remember, it's closed to fishing, Sheep Creek. Actually, this whole drainage, any salmon, Kokanee salmon caught through November, you have to release immediately. so it's illegal to snag them. And remember, they're laying thousands of eggs. It's important to protect them for the future of kokanee salmon here in the gorge and Sheep Creek.
Alright, thank you so much for joining us for another Wildlife Wednesday. I've been sure learning a lot during these trips, and I hope you guys are enjoying the videos and learning a lot too. So if you are enjoying them, be sure to give it a like down below. We love to hear feedback and hope that you guys are enjoying the videos. So I'm Chesney.
I'm Lucy. Get outside and enjoy your wildlife. It's right here in your own backyard.
See you next week.